Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Thanks for coming out, checking out this Honda GCV powered 160 Husqvarna machine, 22-inch cut. I had picked this up for $50, non-running. Owner said it ran last year, so we looked it over. Everything looked acceptable in the first video. I told you I was going to try to drain the gas and drain the bowl and then put some fresh fuel in it and start it. Well, I just got done draining the tank, emptied the tank out, emptied the bowl out. The bowl gas smelled very stale. The previous owner said it ran last year. It smelled like 2 or 3 year old stale gas. It was not 1 year old gas. So either this thing sat longer than what they said, or they had some old gas laying around. They poured it into the fuel tank. I'll show you a sample of what I took out of the main gas tank on this thing. It did have water in the tank. If you can see at the bottom here, that's water and crud. The gas is discolored, so this is old stale gas. I like to use a glass container. This is just a salsa jar. I want to see what's in the fuel as far as contaminants is concerned. The bottom of the bowl had a lot of jelly in it. Jelly buildup, so I took a small wire brush, cleaned up the bottom of the bowl, took a bread wrapper and tried to go in through the bottom of the carburetor and clean out the jet. So hopefully nothing's plugged up internally. Hopefully it was just all that water in the tank and the stale gas in the bowl that did this husky in. So everything is set to go. I'm going to go pull on it, see if this thing starts off. If it don't, then we're going to do a deeper carb clean on this thing. Oh, I also wanted to mention they had a John Deere rider, an L130 automatic transmission John Deere rider. So most people use the same fuel in all their equipment. They'll use a 5-gallon jug, most likely. They'll fuel their pusher if they have a large property, and they'll also fuel their riding mower with the same fuel. People don't separate their equipment as far as their containers are concerned. So I'm guessing when she said the John Deere had carb issues as well, the air filter and cover were off. Somebody was trying to mess with it. I'm going to bet you $100 that the gas is stale or it has water in it. They were using contaminated fuel in both units. So that was good and bad. Good that it started, but the thing's running at 4,500 to 5,000 RPM. Something's stuck on this thing. The governor linkage, possibly. Let's get you down, push this thing over here where we can look at some of the linkages. Something's not right. So just changing out that stale fuel, letting the lines run out with new fuel in them. I put a rag down here under the fuel line and just let the fuel run out of the filter and out of this line. Also let it drip out of the carburetor itself, flushed out the line with some fresh gas. Maybe with this thing sitting for so long, something's binding up. Or somebody's been messing with it and didn't put it back together again the correct way. This plate here on the top throttle plate seems like it doesn't want to move. I may have to dig deeper. This should be moving a little freer than it is. So I don't know, let's try it. Something's not moving. I'd have to take off the plastic backing plate here and snoop around. It's going to kick up a bunch of sand now. Yep, so I'm going to have to do some snooping. Something's not moving. Let me try it one more time. I see this return spring's kind of kinked right here. Let me try it. Okay, that was quick and easy. Stale fuel. The only thing I noticed, the recoil is a little slow in retracting. I'm going to remove the recoil. 3 10mm bolts here on the top, and then I'm going to WD-40 the spring. Just a little slow in retracting, that's all. So stale fuel, easy turnaround on the 2013 Husky. When I send you kids and cadets to the kitchen for your refreshments, I'm going to grab some WD-40, lube this thing up. I did spray carb cleaner earlier. That's what I was spraying back here to try to loosen up the linkages. They're still a little tight. So I'll mess with this some more. Make sure everything is free and clear. As always, appreciate you kids and cadets coming out. We had a good day with the Husky. Got it going without removing any of the carburation system. As always, please like and subscribe. Come back and see me tomorrow. Thanks.